I want y'all to take a nice look. A nice, long, strong at this. Because we're going to review some things. All right. Planned on having fun tonight, but this is not fun. But this is information. There's going to be a lot of jewels dropped here. And for you men of a certain age and you young men in particular, please pay attention. You old men that don't know any better, that just cannot remove your junk from the dirt. This right here is the ultimate lesson. If you don't listen past today, you deserve everything that you get moving forward. The outcome of this case, man.
Fucking bullshit!
Fuck no. No way. JC, General, what's good?
What's happening?
What's good, people? Let's see what we got in the building. Simon Bridgman, Shawa, salute. Jason, Alan Cummins, all around strong. Andrew Gray, Cop Killer, Ghost. We're going to talk about it. Mark Wunderlich, Jason, Rivera Frazier, salute. PJ's Big Dog, Rod Neal, Philip D, salute. Smash the like button. Jason Williams. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. Today's show was I stopped dealing with her or him or whoever you are, whoever you choose to deal with, when I found out blah, 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 blah. But this actually plays into what we're talking about today. While I'm at work, the verdict came through. They found Tory Lanez guilty. Now, let me tell you how messed up this is. 88 Sports Talk, Jizzle, what up? This is messed up because I thought he was clear once they found out. Here was the pipe bomb for me. There was no residue from the fucking firearm on him. To me, I said, oh, he's gonna walk. So one of those chicks is gonna get locked up for perjury or get a fine, or somebody will just get community service, but him, he's gonna walk. They hit him with everything. 22 years? Listen, I can't name one song Tory Lanez has done. I don't know him. I seen him before, like the picture. I heard he's a little dude too. He's like 5'2", no bullshit. He's like 5'2". But as I'm listening to the story, here's what I found out. He was smashing Megan, no surprise. Who hasn't smashed her? She got whopped, right? So it's cool to be throwing your pussy around, right? So she got whopped, so he smashed it, fine. Heard he was also smashing Shorty, her friend, at the same time. So all I could think of is they found out. They're on bad terms. But somebody capped somebody. Somebody shot Megan in the foot. So she Harlem shaking it. And one thing they did remain was on girl code. Tay-Tay, it's Phenomenal Mexican, salute. They remained on code. And they said, you know what? Fuck that. He got to get this work. He got hit with 22 years. Right now, he's down at Bookings. They stripped him ass naked, and he's in the fucking holding facility waiting to get thrown into the fucking big house. So even though he might appeal, and that takes time, in the meantime, he's in an orange jumpsuit in fucking California with the rest of these niggas. Because these bitches want to get out here and lie. They lied, my man. They lied. They lied. Got away with it. She's on the stand talking about, hey, man, my reputation is fucked. Bitch, this is why we was talking about we need to bring back shaming. Everything she talks about. Let me ask y'all brothers a question. For everyone that has a daughter, a granddaughter, a niece, a little cousin, female, do you want her growing up and talking about the things that Megan Thee Stallion talks about? The answer is no. But there's no shame in our community. None. So I stopped dealing with a bitch. Before Megan Thee Stallion got popular, there was plenty of bitches running around there living that life, minus the money and fame. And when I found out that a bitch was living like that, a few bitches in my life, I said, uh-oh. Nah. You like being out there? It wasn't called twerking in my day. It was called doodle brown. Yeah, that's nice. In the bedroom with me, but do that in the club every weekend? What? No thanks. You go ahead though, because I don't tell you what to do. I don't tell you where to go. But you ain't gonna do that shit here. Peace a la pork chop. Get the fuck out of here. They hit that dude with all that 22 years. There was no gun residue on him. Her homegirl pleaded the fifth. You know about that? She pleaded the fifth. Everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? This is a bizarre ass case. I say, oh, he gonna walk. Somebody's going under house arrest. Somebody else is gonna do community service. They hit him with 22 years today. Black men. Black men. I'm talking to the black men. Anwar Willis, salute. I'm talking to the black men. Do you see why niggas are getting passports now? If you got a good black woman, hold on to her. Please, don't fuck up. But to the brothers that are running around middle-aged and single, like, yo, what is this order out here? Guess what? I'll give you the numbers again. 16% of niggas ain't shit. But those 16% of niggas are responsible for 90% of the births out of wedlock. Which means those bitches those majority of bitches, black women, don't know how to pick men. Because 84% of these men are running around like, I'm a good man, but I can't get no looks. You're too tall, you're too short, you're too fat, you're too skinny. But for whatever the reason, you're not getting a look. Because they're picking the 16% of niggas that ain't shit. Now, a lot of this responsibility does fall on Tory because he was supposed to know what the fuck he was dealing with. Did y'all know that Megan Thee Stallion got a history of domestic violence? Do you know that? You gotta know these things before you deal with a chick. You know how he was supposed to be treating Megan Thee Stallion? He's supposed to be smashing her and keeping it pushing. Don't be around her. Meet her in public area where there's witnesses. Brothers, you need to choose your sanity over a piece of ass 100% of the time. What did he need her for? Fame? Fortune? Ladies, if you have fame or fortune, recognize when a nigga's trying to be around you for that. Because that's not the kind of guy you want to be around anyway. He was fucking both of them. Is that a righteous man? No. But she's not looking for righteous. She wants problems all the time. And now, because he chose her and she chose to stay on girl code, he got 22 fucking years. And none of the evidence pointed towards him doing anything. It's the state of California. He really thought he was going to get a fair shake? Now, of course, I think there's going to be some shit down the road where he's not going to do all that time. But the fact that right before Christmas, he has to deal with that shit, these bitches lying, who's going to trust Megan now? I want to see how many bitches stick up for this motherfucker. Ricky, what up? Let me know if you want to link, Ricky. I saw you cooking on a P.E.P earlier. I just couldn't comment. This is bullshit. But City Girls up, right? JC, what you got on it, brother?
Couple of things, bros. First of all, salute to the chat. Appreciate everybody that's coming through. 7-8, Drew.
Bring the mic a little closer, brother.
Maybe I need to turn it up.
Yeah.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Couple of things, man. Right off the bat. I was looking at some videos on YouTube where this guy, I can never pronounce his name, Shazette. You know what I'm talking about.
Shazette.
Yeah. You know, he was going through it, and he likes to read out some of the comments. There are still women out there that are still going tooth and nail for Megan. So as far as her losing any sleep over money, I don't think that's going to happen. And you mentioned something about passport, bro. There's a lot of energy from women that's degrading the passport, bro. I don't have a passport yet. But I am gonna get one, and it's not necessarily to go find a woman with a flat booty and some white skin. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely considered looking other places, and there's a lot of people that's dogging us. And I'm not gonna put Brother on Front Street. He's not in here. One of our brothers made a video trying to convince us not to get passports. My thing about passports is similar to something that you said a few minutes ago, Drew, is don't do shit to push us away.
Right.
Women. We want to be here, but the energy that we're receiving is pushing us away. And then you turn around and get upset and talk shit because we're leaving with the passports. I never was a fan of this style of music, so I never followed Megan. And really, I listen to her music because it bumps nice in the truck. But far as her as just straight a Megan fan, even a Tory Lanez fan, or you know, no, because the stuff that, like you said, that they entertain, I don't want my granddaughter to know about it, to be a part of that life. And the funny part is, she was up on stage, in the courtroom crying about her business getting out there, but yet you making music about your business. So what are you crying about? Shut the fuck up. You got lucky on this one. I don't know how the hell from the news and stuff that I got from and receiving from the little clippings and people reporting on it. I don't know how the hell this happened, but you got lucky. You got damn lucky. But yeah, she's still gonna have support. There's still women, feminine women that's going to go to bat for her, just like the alphabet people go to bat for theirs. So I don't see nothing going. She's still going to continue to make music, and she's probably going to make music and talk shit about this. That's all I got on her, man.
Shit is disappointing, and I do agree with Ricky. And like I said, in my rant, Tory got something. He got a lot to do with this too.
Yes, sir.
He got a lot to do with this, and this is his lesson. 22 fucking years, General. What you got on this, brother? You on mute?
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked by the results, man. I mean, in the beginning, I thought they was gonna lock him up, but then when I heard the evidence, I'm like, oh damn, they ain't really got shit on dude. You know what I'm saying? And she's the only person who's been caught lying several times to the police and to the media about details of the case. She's the one who has been caught lying. So the fact that they convicted him and believed her anyway, that shit is astonishing to me. But it don't surprise me at the same time, because this is America, and women are going to get a certain amount of sympathy, especially in this era. Women will get a certain amount of sympathy. There's a lot of simp-ass dudes out here, and they're going to believe what a woman say. So I don't know if Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. That's just the truth. I don't know. But what I do know, the facts of the matter is, she got caught lying several times about the situation. I haven't heard dude get caught lying one time. That's the facts. You know what I'm saying? She said she wasn't fucking dude. Turned out she was fucking dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She said that didn't nobody shoot her. She had stepped on some glass. Then she turned around and said somebody shot her. First, she said she didn't see nobody shoot her. Then she said Tory Lanez shot her, and he said, dance, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. So I'm like, wait a minute. How can you tell these different stories and still be believable from a nigga who is telling a same consistent story? So I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know they sentenced them already. The charges you talking about?
The charges was read, and he's looking at 22 years.
I think they sentenced him on the 27th.
They sentenced him on the 27th. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this. I think it's next month.
But right now he's in the holding facility. Rod, check your DM. I just sent you a link in the DM. Yeah. But right now, all through Christmas, he's in the orange drum shoot.
Right.
This is fucked up, man. And this is what I'm saying. These brothers, y'all gotta make better choices, man. Y'all seen the chat Rico Sabo? That's my nigga in real life. I'm gonna bring him on a panel one day. We're gonna tell you shit we've been through with these fucking girls. I'm telling you, y'all gotta make better choices. I look back, I'm sure everybody in here, you could look back and you say, man, I could have gotten killed. What the fuck? I really did that shit? You gotta make better choices. He was riding that Raven like it was all fun and games. That chick had a history of domestic violence. She running around twerking all over the place. Disney done threw her on the channel twerking with She-Hulk. Had She-Hulk on there talking about, oh my God, I idolize you. Go look at the episode. And she so happened to be in court. Ain't that crazy? And look what happened. This motherfucker running around with her, playing with guns. She got bucked in the foot, and there was no residue on him. I said, oh, that's open and shut. He didn't do it. Nope. You're black, nigga. You were there. Somebody got to go down for this. Somebody got to go down. So let me ask the feminists. The women that cap for women for no fucking reason. By hook or by crook, by any means necessary. Y'all capping for this? Is this fair? You heard the evidence like we heard the evidence. Nothing pointed to him. But he went down. Are y'all protecting this black man? Her girlfriend in there pleading the fifth. Theo, what up? Pleading the goddamn fifth? I said, oh, this is a slam dunk. Every day I heard about this case, there's a white guy that was sitting in there. Every time he left, he brought us up to speed on what was happening. And he was like, this is not good. On those girls in there, the jurors are looking confused. The testimony's all fucked up. Shorty's pleading the fifth. Megan is lying on the stand. He had no gun residue on him. Yo, did they find the goddamn bodyguard that was supposed to take the stand? Did he show up?
I'm not even sure.
That nigga's missing. Dead ass, he's missing. He like disappeared. Either he dead or he took bread and went somewhere. I don't know. But all of this shit happened, and he got hit with 22 years. Man, this is some bullshit. Fellas, choose better. I like what Ricky said. Look what Ricky said just now. Look at this. He picked the queen rat. What y'all think was gonna happen? The entire Just With media pushes her, and he chose her. Y'all thought they weren't gonna reinforce her to y'all? Shaking my head. He picked her, and you see? Now I want y'all ladies to take note. He picked her. It's wrong. It's wrong. But rewind. Why he fucking with her? Why he fucking? She got whopped, y'all. She has a history of domestic violence, y'all. She fucks niggas at random, y'all. Hot Girl Summer, ain't that's the bitch, right? This is her? Hot Girl Summer, that's her? That's her. She made that song, right? That's her? So it's all fun and games, right? He was fucking both of them. Joke's on you, Jack. The joke's on you. But 22 years and he didn't do it? There was no motherfucking gun residue on him. That did it for me. I said, oh, they can't. They can't. Then it dawned on me. I said, yo, they in California? That nigga needed Johnny Cochran to be resurrected. That nigga needed Kardashian's dad. He needed the fucking dream team. Nope. OJ done fucked it up for every innocent nigga in the history of mankind now. He's the only nigga that got away from killing that bitch, and I think he did it. I think so. But whatever. He got away with it. In California, and everybody else is like, nope, we're gonna stick it to niggas. We're gonna let them get shot in the street, caught on camera or not. OJ done fucked it up for us. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, he's Canadian, phenomenal Mexican. He's Canadian. Don't matter. He's Canadian bacon. He's fucked. He's foobarred. Fucked up beyond recognition. This is ridiculous. But, ladies, this is called accountability. He picked her. You see? He picked her. He could have left her at any time. He had his own career. He had his own money. But he stayed. You're a grown-ass man. You don't be laying up under no fucking woman for fame and fortune. He'd be a boss by leaving her and going to the next. You know how many bitches want to jump on him just because he was fucking with Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah, I was fucking with her and I left her. I was fucking with her and I left her. That's a boss right there. That's a fucking boss. Not sticking around and pumping but not dumping. You don't wife her anyway. How you look? 78. Do you wife Megan Thee Stallion?
Nah, bro. Of course not. But you know, he from Canada. You know what I'm saying? He a weird ass nigga. And a lot of times them dudes be fascinated, and not just Canada niggas period, be fascinated with these stripper type bitches because they never been around them before. So Megan Thee Stallion is a talented rapper, but she looked like every bitch at the strip club. She's nothing special. But these goofy niggas see her and they like, oh shit. Oh, look at her ass. Look, oh, she twerking. Oh, look at what she's saying. And they want to be around the bitch, you know what I'm saying? But she's trash. She's absolutely trash. She got a whole new nigga right now. And it's like hugged up with her, booed up with her and shit. While all this going on, how can you trust the bitch and just sent the nigga, got a nigga locked up? She snuck behind her friend back and fucked some dude. Fucked him. She jealous of Kylie Jenner and all this other weird ass shit that's going on. She lied about fucking them. Like, how can you be with a woman like that? Because once all this shit died down, she gonna go right back to her hoish ways. She gonna go right back to it, and she'll be doing some old shit with another nigga, and the dude she with now, he gonna get all the blame. And we're going to be calling him a dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, this whore gets off the hook. This fucking slut gets off the hook. Because that's what bitches do. In this society, we men, so we hold men accountable. But nobody holds these bitches accountable. When we do it, we call male chauvinists. Or y'all hate women, blah, blah. But women don't hold these bitches accountable. You know what I'm saying? Women don't pull women to the side like, girl, what the fuck you doing? Like, you know how many girls I know that know, they'll tell me stories about their homegirls. Oh, my homegirl, she got a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, she fucking with this other guy. Blah, blah. Now, when we got a homeboy doing that, what we do? Bro, be careful, bro. Careful. You don't want to fuck up your situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't want to lose your family behind the bitch, you know what I'm saying, behind some pussy and shit. Just be careful, you know. We try to give a nigga some game without sounding like we hating on them. You know, a lot of girls, they sit back and let their homegirls do all kind of fucked up ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to me, bro.
Yeah, I see the brother Ghost and Cop Killer in the chat, man. And y'all right. But the American judicial system, man, that's old news. And I know he Canadian, but he was supposed to be put up on game the moment he got here, especially fucking around in California. He was supposed to know that shit. He was supposed to know there's more information out here about how we get done down here. He's supposed to know that shit. And he was supposed to have an OG. I know his father, he from the islands. I know his father was in there cursing everybody, but you know what? He's supposed to know that. He was supposed to keep Megan and her girlfriend on a short lease. He was supposed to be staying in her crib. He was supposed to be having her at his crib. He was supposed to be dealing with her in public. And if he's smashing, he's probably doing that shit in public in a car somewhere. All right? He was supposed to be treating her how she treats herself, like a smut. The bitch was on here talking about her reputation was tainted. Bitch, you on here talking about WAP and Hot Girl Summer. What fucking reputation are you talking about? There's no shame in our community anymore. You can't tell a person they're fat. You can't tell a person to put down the crack pipe. You can't tell a person go lose some fucking weight or you'll die. You can't tell a person that because you gotta be you gotta be feelings. Oh, your feelings are fuck your feelings. Men can't be men. Guess what? He was doing what a nigga does. Guess what, y'all? As talented, I don't even know what song this guy does. As talented as he is, he was still that motherfucking 16% that we the fucking test.
Whoa!
Take that.
Those two bitches chose him. One of them bitches shot each other, but they got together, girl code, and blamed him, and he got hit with 22 fucking years. They're fucked up. The judicial system's fucked up, and he can't pick a bitch. And these bitches can't pick. All the niggas that these bitches could be fucking with, they fuck with his 5'2" ass. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see? You see? This is what we talk about consistently. Rob, salute, brother.
What's going on, everybody? Salute to the chat. Salute to y'all on the panel. Man, here's the thing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. You know, with all the information that came out, I believe that it was wide open for that to be declared as, you know, he had reasonable doubt was established. That's just my opinion. But as far as he is concerned, like, listen, it was very clear about how she moved around the industry in general. And he had to know. For the life of me, I do not understand why brothers want to run up in behind a chick that you know that she been with several dudes in your industry, in your field, your homeboys. I don't understand it. All these women out here, man, and you running up in, man, I'm sure he probably cool with Moneybag Yo and all them people, man, the baby and all them stuff. You know that's how she get down. So why you so interested in trying to have her as a notch on your belt? It makes no sense whatsoever. And this is one of the reasons why, regardless of how we may see her and which where 7 8 is right, because these dudes out here, there's plenty of dudes out here that's gonna see her as this 8, 9, and 10. By industry standards, she will be qualified as this 8, 9, and 10, right? But this is where dudes got to be careful trying to run up in behind certain chicks like this when you decide to choose this way and not choose peace in your life. I mean, this is where a situation where you gotta learn how to stay in your lane.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to deal with the type of consequences and the BS that's gonna come along with this, fam, just move out the way and let somebody else do what they do with it. You know what I'm saying? He mishandled the situation anyway. I don't know why would you open up and snitch on yourself and saying that you banging another chick like that in the first place? Is beyond me. He was in a situation where he lost control and had no control of the situation. Clearly he did, because it went all the way out of control and now he ended up with 22 fucking years. Trying to be a player and the shit didn't work out for him. Sometimes you got to learn how to stay in your lane and be who you're supposed to be. And when you don't, you pay the price. And unfortunately for him, he paying the ultimate price. Now, like I said, I'm not, you know, I hate that for him, you know what I'm saying, because it was clear, all the lies and stuff that came out, you know what I'm saying. But hey, listen, man, let this be a lesson to you. Just forget all this stuff about him. Apply this stuff to your life. Keisha at the water cooler at your fucking job. Some chick that you know that is gonna put you in a situation where it ain't gonna work out for you, homie. You one HR call away from having your livelihood snatched away because you don't know how to think right and you don't know how to control yourself. So I don't care how good you think she look. I don't care if you think it's supposed to be a notch on your belt. You got to learn how to think through the process, fam. You got to think about the consequences and repercussions before you get out here and you start laying down with these chicks. You start impregnating these chicks, and now you got 18 years plus dealing with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we refuse to learn lessons out here, fam. What's going on? And you got to understand, in this climate today too, they looking for a reason for you as a brother to lose, fam.
Yeah.
It's important it's important that you choose wisely and understand the type of chicks you're dealing with that you want to have in your life, because you know if she not in your corner for real and anything turned the wrong way, you gonna get blamed. And in truth, it's gonna be your fault because you chose it. No choice. That's all I got on that one, fam.
Hey,
So
Drew.
Shauna TV says he was thinking with his penis and clout. I agree. Go ahead, JC.
Hey, so it came out that I guess it's her boyfriend or whatever it is, he's feeling some type of way now. He's embarrassed.
Whose boyfriend?
Megan's. She came out and said that he was embarrassed about the situation when all the lies was found out. My question is,
who's her boyfriend?
I don't know these folks, Drew. But listen, my question is, now that you know what you're dealing with, are you still gonna hang around? Is the coochie or the money that good for you to spend part of your life with her, knowing that this is what's going on? And when the shit hit the fan and he get his heart broken or whatever, unless he's playing her for the loot, are you expecting sympathy from us? Yeah, it came out that he was embarrassed about the situation. She said it, that her boyfriend was embarrassed about the situation. Yeah, Queen, he a simp too. I learned that.
He not going nowhere, JC. He not going nowhere. And the other thing is too, even if he did go somewhere, that's gonna be another sucker that step in just because of who she is and the name is.
Absolutely.
And brothers will validate this stuff and keep it going. And that's the ultimate problem right there, is because you see how she moving, but because I get a chance to get up in there and get it, it's not worth the risk, fam. We ain't learn our lessons from other people.
Wait, let me be clear. Tory Lanez is not her boyfriend anymore.
No, he was never her boyfriend.
Okay, he was just smashing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was also smashing her friend. So this new nigga that started dating her. Well, let me ask you a question. Is her new nigga, and salute my brother Growth. Go subscribe to my brother Growth. Is this nigga that's with her now, is he like an entertainer, a dancer, rapper? What is he? He's nothing. He's just some dude, right?
I don't know who he is. He's somewhere connected somewhere. If he got with her, he connected. Okay. He connected somewhere. He ain't a rapper.
Does he have more bread than her?
No.
Then okay. And she's a boss bitch. And he's just now saying he's finding out about her past and it's making him uncomfortable. Let me ask any of the brothers in here, real talk. You dealing with a bitch on the fly, can you follow up behind any NBA player? And your dick might be bigger than his, but can you really follow behind Ben Simmons? Listen to what I'm asking you. You very well could be hung like a horse, but can you really follow up? Why am I mentioning Ben Simmons? Because he's a fucking millionaire that dunks a basketball. Can you really follow behind Ben Simmons?
She went on a certain lifestyle.
The word on the block is a few girls fucked with Shaq and they said, yo, he might be tall, but he's not holding. That's what the word is. Those might be some hating ass bitches that he bought him a car and told him, shut the fuck up, get out of here. Or we know. But let's just say that is the case, that he's not holding. Shaq has a shack, not a mansion. Let's just say it's that. Can you really follow up behind Shaq? Multi-millionaire Shaq. Can you really do it? Can you really do it? You can't. You can't. So this nigga is following behind Ben Simmons. And do you think Ben Simmons is the only guy with deep pockets that smashed Megan the fucking Stallion? You know what Megan is thinking? I used to be a host sliding down the pole. Now people know who I am. I could legitimately fuck any nigga I want now. Football, basketball, baseball, soccer. She can really do it and get away with it. You understand? So he chose her. Realistically, no dude should be saying, that's my girl. But a bunch of dudes should be saying, yeah, I fucked her. It's two different conversations. You understand? Yeah, I fucked her. And yeah, I fucked her is a lot different from that's my girl. Who the fuck? 78, you kissing Meg Thee Stallion on her mouth?
Well, no, I'm not kissing Meg Thee Stallion, but I'd be lying to y'all if I tell you I wouldn't fuck her. Even with all this shit going on, if I can make $1 off that bitch pussy, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just my mentality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let the opportunity pass up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I gotta do and get this bitch on Money and Magic or something. I got to. You know what I'm saying? But I do disagree with you, though, Drew, on the bum nigga she fucking with now. The bum nigga she fucking with now, as far as her not, like him not being able to follow them NBA players, you gotta remember, this bitch is a dirty hood rat bitch.
Yep.
Dirty hood rat bitches like dirty hood rat niggas. It don't matter if you take them out the hood. It don't matter if you put them in a mansion and surround them by wealth and all this type of shit. They always gonna have their pussy wet by a dirty nigga who smell like weed and dirty fingernails. That nigga will always get their pussy wet all the time. It doesn't matter. Like, that's what Floyd had to realize. Floyd kept saving these bitches, putting them in the mansion, and then they keep running off. And he like, what the fuck? I'm doing all this shit for you. I'm doing all this shit, woo woo. You know what I'm saying? But they that's who they are. Like, a bitch like what she like. You know what I'm saying? She liked the dirty, grimy nigga who talked to her a certain type of way. The nigga who say, damn, bitch, you got fast. She liked that nigga. She liked the nigga when he talk, his breath smell like Black and Miles. Nigga ain't brushed his teeth in 2 days. She liked that nigga. That's what she grew up on. Right? The other niggas make her uncomfortable. The Ben Simmons type niggas make her uncomfortable, make her feel insecure about who she is. She feel like she don't belong in the NBA niggas' presence. Mm-hmm. But around the hood nigga, she can flex. I'm a boss bitch. Oh, I'm getting this money. Whoa, whoa. She can stand on this nigga because she know all this nigga needs is a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Now this my nigga. She can stand on him. She can't flex on Ben Simmons. She can't flex on LeBron James.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? She can't. They'll dismiss her. Bitch, get out of here. You suck. You trash. You know what I'm saying? But with that dirty hood nigga, the one who smell like Black and Miles, shit. She like him all day. I see it every day, bro. Them niggas right there, them niggas winning their life, bro. The little dirty bum niggas, them niggas winning. I try to tell one of my little young homies, I said, bro, every time you get in my car, you smell like weed, homie. Like, bro, that shit stink, bro. Like, look. I'm like, bro, man, you got, like, I'm gonna take you to Macy's, man. Or Boston store, get you some cologne and shit, you know what I'm saying? Some shit, you know, because he always compliment me about my cologne, but he don't wear cologne. So I'm like, bro, you gotta smoke weed more strategic. I smoke weed all the time, but when I leave the house, I don't smell like weed, right? If I'm going, unless I'm at the park and I'm smoking outside the park or something like that. But I don't, you know, I clean my shit up because I don't like walking into a store smelling like weed. But anyway, I tell a little nigga, I said, man, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it. He's like, man, my girl, man, she like how I smell. I said, man, your girl bullshit, bro. She don't like that shit. He's like, man, she do. She said she like when I smell like smoke. I smell like weed. I said, okay, well, that's your bitch then. If you happy with it, nigga, I can't tell you shit. I can't tell you, you know, go get a new swag if you already got the bitch you want. You know what I'm saying? Like these little dirty hoes, they like that shit. You know? They like that shit.
Hey, Drew, to add to what 78 saying, you know, I agree with him from the standpoint of this. Like, a dude like that, he'll have a shot because she like to be in a situation of control. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you how. Because if you go back and listen to the case, when they got in the car, she was mad at him. What she do? Starting emasculating him, start shitting on his career, talking about what she got and what she don't have. So when you got a chick like that, yeah, she can't flex on the Ben Simmons or anybody else because she can't pull that. Well, what about your career type of situation? But she can do that to anybody else who ain't got nothing going on. So as long as she can be in control, she can flex a little boss status. Yeah, she gonna try to get that off. But regardless if your status is big as hers or not, you got to be mad enough not to let her get that off. Oh, better yet, just don't mess with her.
Nah, that's a true story. But you see, when you're dealing with a hood nigga that ain't got shit, I'm sorry. When you're dealing with a 16%er that doesn't have shit and they used to bullshit, she's in a position of power. She got deeper pockets. She got more going on for herself. And what did I tell these ladies? If you're dealing with a nigga that's laying up under you because you got more than him, that's not the nigga you want to deal with. And now they're shooting holes in your feet, allegedly. You understand how stupid this shit is? That the numbers are real. This guy, although he's Canadian, the crime took place in America. The 16% is real. Is he a father, by the way? This guy? I don't know.
Which one?
Tory.
He brought his son to trial one day.
Where's this? Oh boy. You see how the rabbit hole's fucked up? His son, but he's not married, right?
Yeah, I don't know. But he had his son one time, and the report asked him about it. He said something about, my son supports me, and his boy's maybe been old, about 5 years old, I believe.
5 years old, my son supports me.
That.
Where's that boy's mother that has to fucking take care of the kid now? Because he's definitely getting locked up for a bit. Do you see the level of dysfunction that we fucking... Now, this is on a big case. You know that this shit happens in our community every fucking day? On a smaller level, when niggas, they ain't even got money for an attorney. They got to get some fucking Indian fuck named Habib Abab to come try and he's someone appointed to you. They got to get you off of a fucking case. You robbed the bodega. I have to get you off. If it does not fit, they must be quit. Fucking Dawson coming up in there, Stretch Armstrong coming up here trying to fucking get you off a murder case. You was not there. You really didn't do it, but you about to get hit with all that time. This is fucking bullshit. This happens all the time to us. This is stupidity. Here's the difference. We just watched, what was that, Johnny Depp go through his bullshit fairly recently. His fucking bitch lying all over him. If he didn't have the receipts he had, he'd have been asked out of everything. But he had receipts. He had receipts. This motherfucker sticking his dick in everything, singing and rapping, living a life. He didn't cross his T's, dot his I's. He laid up with a fucking gutter hole bitch that so happens to have some sort of talent that people like. And look at the result of his choices from choosing her. Now, I think that both these sluts are liars. And yeah, I'm calling them sluts. Did this bitch use the term slut shaming? I could have swore I heard her say that. No, bitch, you got WAP. And sleeping around is empowering. Own it, slut. Own it. Smut, slut. Whore. Own it. Go on, girl. Own it. You're liberated, slut. Suck a dick up till you hiccup. Choke on it, bitch. Own it, bitch. And you, nigga, own that shit. The most simple thing. My grandmama, you lie down with dogs, you get up with fleas. Yeah, that. Stupid ass. Dummy. And I agree, 78. You could take a bitch out the hood, but can't take the hood out the bitch. She like them dirty ass niggas with cornrows in their head that ain't been done in a month. You know, you can't even see the part in the cornrows anymore. They just look like an afro with braids in it. Dirt under their fingernails smelling like Black and Miles. The 16%. Ladies, are you paying attention? Them niggas get all the pussy. They got all the swag. Niggas ain't got no jobs or nothing. Now, on this level, he had his own job, but his career wasn't as big as Meg Thee Stallion. He clearly didn't shoot that bitch, and he got hit with 22 fucking years the day before Christmas Eve. And that other bitch, I heard that, who's that other bitch? Her friend? I heard her fucking father is like a pastor or some shit. In what planet am I on? What planet am I on? You don't see what the fuck's get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is like war, y'all. When I say that there's some bullshit going on in our community that we need to fix, this is exhibit A, B, C, D, E. Pick one. I want to see how many women say, all right, bullshit aside, he chose wrong. So he could learn from that. But as far as the case is concerned, based off of what you heard, if you paid attention, I want to see how many bitches say that he getting what he deserved and they believe he shot that bitch.
He's saying.
Bro, I was looking at Twitter when they announced the charges, fam, and it was just I just saw a ton of sisters. It wasn't too many sisters on there that was taking up for Tory or saying like, look at the facts. They were just like, yeah, they were just like, he 100% did that. Well, what about all the lies she told? It didn't matter. I even saw some chicks.
She pleaded the fifth.
I even saw some chicks jumping out there talking about they don't blame her for lying because he a troll and he only 5'2". But I'm like, if that's the case, then why was she fooling with him anyway? If she's supposed to be ashamed that she was sleeping with him, like y'all sound dumb. Like it's just I be having to separate myself from the foolishness, man. And so I just shut down sometimes. Man. I'm like, man, are we this far off as brothers and sisters that we can't see through the BS? We got all these, sister codes jumping out here and just co-signing this foolishness just because they want to get a one-up on the dude because I guess City Girls up by 300 now.
Hey, Rod,
BS like
they up by at least 22 years. Hey, Rod, check this out. Every last one of those hoes are single mothers.
Take that! This should be in the trash.
Every last one of those hoes are single mothers.
Man,
and every last one of those hoes,
terrible.
They can't complain when men that got shit to protect and got shit to lose, they say, you know what, fuck it. I don't trust no bitch in this hookup culture, this ghetto ass shit. Bitch talking about my kid come first. You're 37. How about I want a fresh pair of ovaries and a bitch with no kids? There was a certain point in my life where I thought every bitch had a kid out of wedlock, and it was becoming normal to me until I found my wife. It was becoming normal to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody got a kid? Nobody's married? This what we doing? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when these brothers get their passport and get the fuck out of here and say, you know what? There's different women, there's black women in other countries that don't conform to this bullshit, and I'm gonna go find them. And then they shame the brothers for leaving.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
you know what? But you know what though? Here's the thing, and what the brothers we talked about what the brothers ain't realizing, but the sisters not realizing too. You trying to be city girl and hot girl summer and stuff like that. You gonna mess around and find yourself out here like Brittany Renner crying, talking about how no man don't trust you, and now you all used up and passed through, and now all the dudes are looking at you sideways. It's the end of the road for you and your foolishness if you keep this up. And every dog had a day, so hers is gonna come to when it get to the point to where she finally ran through, and dudes finally wake up and have enough, and just. Why don't no man want me? And why no man treat me right? Stuff like that. Listen, you can't keep moving like this, having dudes locked up, playing dudes and stuff like that. And, hey, it's all gonna come back on you too, boo. It's gonna come. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, those few that's speaking loud for her, as long as she can hear their cries of support, I don't know, man. I hope you're right, Rod, but. I just think that it's just like the alphabet community is so few of them, but they when they speak loud, and I just think that those very few that support her is going to be what's going to keep her career going. I'm hoping, I ain't hoping I'm wrong. I don't wish nothing bad, but I'm just thinking that her career not going to fall off.
Good night.
Sivanier, you want to tackle this before I do it?
The sister Shauna.
Yeah.
She said chicks are fucking somebody. Dudes be running through too. Both bodies are used up. Well, there's a difference between men and women though. When you're talking about body counts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why. And this is gonna be brutal, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because we're here to tell the truth. Alright, a dude with his dick, he can fuck 100 bitches. All different size pussies, he can fuck all of them, right? Now, if the nigga lucky, he won't get no diseases and won't have no babies. If he lucky, okay? But even if he do get bitches pregnant and all that kind of shit, that's one thing. Women, on the other hand, when you let dudes run through you like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you, it shows up in your pussy. It shows up in your pussy. You know, it just does. Women don't believe that shit, but trust me, when I bend the girl over doggy style, and I take my two hands and spread her ass, and that pussy open up a little bit, if that motherfucker open up like a motherfucking goddamn tunnel, and hello,
Listen to this right here.
Yeah, that motherfucker open up, big ass tunnel down that bitch. Like, damn, niggas been through this motherfucker. Like, hella cars been through this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. Now, when the woman see a dude, you know, you might have heard stories about this nigga. You might have heard he fucking this girl and that girl, but this the crazy part is that don't stop y'all from wanting to fuck the nigga. See, when y'all hear this nigga is a wanted man, when y'all hear this nigga get around, he done fuck 10 of your friends. You heard all this shit. In your mind, you like, oh, he gonna get this pussy. As soon as that nigga flirt with you, you curious. Now you want to know what all your friends was getting that you missing out on. Maybe I can be different. I'm just gonna give him some pussy, but I'm not gonna fall for him. And then he put that shit on you. The dirty fingernail weed smoking ass nigga put that shit on you. The nigga slang pipe, and now you one of your friends. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many women can relate to Meg Thee Stallion about lying about fucking Tory Lanez, because women be lying all the time about dudes they didn't fuck. No, I ain't never fucked with him. Nah, it wasn't even like that. Nah. That's what Meg told her new boyfriend. She told the nigga she ain't fuck Tory Lanez. He over there like a sucker believing that sucker shit. And then what happened? Come out and trial the truth. Bro, I was in court with a nigga, my homeboy. Now his girl, you know, I ain't gonna tell the whole story. I'm just gonna say this. His girl told him the whole time that she wasn't fucking this dude, right? She wasn't fucking this dude, right? And but she going to get a restraining order. But she tell him the whole time she ain't fucking this dude. Him and his wife just crazy, blah, blah, blah. Get to court. The judge tell my homeboy he got to leave out the courtroom while his girl testify. So we thought that was weird. So, you know, me and my other nigga, we sitting in there. She get round the stand, tell the white folks, yeah, I was having an affair with him, and woo. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, I'm just sitting there listening to this bitch. She told the white folks all the truth, but lied to your husband for months. You could have told this nigga the truth before he went to court and embarrassed himself. This nigga open up in there finna fight for you, defend your honor and shit, and you gonna embarrass this nigga. He heard that shit in the hallway. I got up, I went and told him, like, bro, she did fuck that nigga, bro. And he was so embarrassed, but he was trying to like protect his ego. So he was like, well, maybe she just said that because of this, or maybe she just said that because of that. Whatever, right? Bruh, bad business. That's why I would tell people, bro, if a nigga come to me, cause I think differently, I'm a player. So if a nigga come to me and say, hey, bro, I want to let you know something, bro. You know, I've been fucking your old lady. Nigga tell me he been fucking my old lady. First thing I'm gonna say is, okay, when did this happen? You got any evidence? I'm not finna get emotional. Nigga, I'll kill you, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. I'm not finna do that. Nigga, if you been fucking my old lady, these are things I need to know. Cause me and my old lady got business together. We got family. We got motherfucking shit that this shit finna fuck my shit up. So I need to know these type of things. And if you can help me in divorce court, nigga, help me. You know what I'm saying? So I need to know these type of things. But some niggas don't want to know the truth. They don't want to.
The biggest, when I was coming up, the biggest badge of honor when you're out there like that was to be known as community dick as a man. Because that meant you was running through a lot of chicks in like a 5 to 7 block radius. And those chicks knew about it. And they stayed in their lane, and there was that you wasn't no one's man, and they knew. You was fucking Tisha, Keisha, Bone Quisha, Funkana, and all these other hood rat bitches that the names don't mean nothing. And they all knew. And they didn't like hate each other. They were a couple of them may have been standoffish to each other, but they were all competing for your attention. Because a lot of women, I mean, let's face it, you don't want a woman doesn't want a man that no other woman wants. Did you hear what I just said? I'll say it again. A woman doesn't want a man that no one else wants. But it's a double-edged sword. What makes you think that no other woman is going to want your man? Which is why you as a woman should stay on top of your game. How he met you is how you should try to remain as close to as possible. All right? Community dick is not like community pussy. Community dick, the men praise you around the way. The woman wants you. They might not say it out loud, but they know. But how do they treat the girl that's done fucked 10 niggas in the 3 block radius? How's she treated?
Scallywag.
Like a scallywag. It's different. It's different.
And
I don't make the rules.
She can get pregnant.
Right. Now watch this. The community dick could stop and say, you know what? I choose Funkana. And that'll be his girl. And no one will say anything. Because you know why? Those chicks that he was fucking with, guess what? They might date other niggas, but when it comes time to get their pussy wet, they're going to go to the community dick. And hopefully that one night of passion, she'll fuck him into submission and make that guy, who's really the 16%, her man. Trying to convince him, I've been loyal to you this whole time. Right? But how does the man look when he wipes up the smut that's been fucking niggas all around the way? He looks kind of stupid, doesn't he? It's not the same. It's not the same. You can't look. No woman can run through a man. The man runs through the woman.
Drew, let me address what you got up this comment up here.
Go ahead.
Because this whole thing, I'm not really sure why Shauna is really bent on trying to compare men and women. Listen, we are not the same. The double standards happen in life. There's some in favor of men and some in favor of women. Here's the thing. It's just like if you sitting out here trying to compare let's say you got 2 different cars. Well, let's just say one of them is a Toyota Corolla, feminine, right? Then you got, let's say a Chevy Silverado, right? Same year, everything. Both of them got 100,000 miles. You try to trade your Toyota Corolla in, you're going to get like $500 for that joker. Trade in your Chevy Silverado, it might be $20,000. But they got the same miles, but they came out the same year. But you can do more with the Chevy Silverado and don't nobody give a fuck about that Corolla. It's double standards and everything. Stop trying to compare yourself. Like, dudes understand when there's double standards when it's favor men and women, but it seems like women don't get it. You want your standards and you want to take away even the double standards that favor men too. You want it all, but you can't have it all.
You can't have it all.
You can't have it all.
You can't have it all. And when a motherfucker says, you know what, I want a chick with a low body count, we're entitled to that. We're entitled to that. Why the fuck? Listen, to sum up the body count argument, there is no real argument. If I come up to you and I say, yo, look, man, I got this 2021 Lexus. You say, man, that shit look good. It still smell good. You sit down in the car and turn that fucker on. That shit got 200,000 miles on it.
What?
Are you gonna drive that Lexus? Are you gonna take the fucking Toyota Camry, the 2021 Toyota Camry with 10,000 miles on it? Think about it, man. There's no comparison. No man could get ran through. No group of chicks sit around and say, "Oh, we done fucked that nigga." No, he fucked you.
Yeah. It's
I
like
don't
this.
make the rules.
And it's like this, Drew. Right? I'm a businessman, right? Now let's say I'm looking to hire a motherfucker, right? To do some work for me on my properties or something. All right? Or any company. Somebody else, y'all finna hire somebody. Now, when somebody come in and they show you their resume, you want to see some work experience for the most part. Unless you're just into hiring some intern or some rookie straight out of college. But for you want some experience, cool. But if you see a motherfucker got 3 jobs on there, in the last 10 years, they worked at 3 different jobs, that ain't bad. Right? That shows some stability. But in the last 10 years, another motherfucker show a resume and they got 20 jobs on the motherfucker. You're like, damn, you just be bouncing around and shit. You ain't got no stability. You ain't got no loyalty, no consistency nowhere. You just make a lot of bad decisions. Why'd you leave this job? You got an excuse. Why'd you leave this job? Got an excuse. Why'd you leave this job? We get to 20 different jobs, you got an excuse. It's always somebody else's fault for why you had to leave all these jobs. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not gonna hire. Why would I hire you? Just so I can be another excuse on your resume? No, I can't do it. And that's how women have to look at. I tell girls all the time, like, your pussy it has value to it. Okay, once you understand the value of your body, you understand that like pussy is a valuable commodity. Now, I told girls all the time, if I come to your house, right, and you got a safe in your wall, and inside your safe is all your possessions. You got your fucking house deed in there. You got your fucking title to your car. You got your money in there. You got all this shit up in there. Your social security card, all that. How long do I have to fuck you before I get the you know what I'm saying, the safe, the combination to the safe? How many niggas have that combination? Most girls say, no, I ain't giving no nigga the combination to that. Well, that's how you should feel about your pussy, bitch. That's how you should feel about your fucking pussy. Like how the fuck, like your pussy is just some shit. You can't just use your pussy because you horny. Oh, I'm horny. I need to get fucked. Bitch, that's what toys and shit for. That's what your hands is for. When you start playing these games, you know, you end up pregnant. That's the difference. A man go out here and fuck and do whatever he gonna do. That nigga can get ghost. You don't even know this nigga name. They call him Mark. They call him Mac Dog. His name was Mac Dog. I met him at the club. What's his real name, honey? I don't know. That's a damn shame. You pregnant by Mac Dog. You can't even trace this nigga down. You can't get no child support. Now you gotta put the baby off on another nigga. This sucker ass nigga who been like.
Oh man.
You don't even know who the fuck Mac Dog real name is. Now you pregnant. Now Mac Dog out somewhere getting another bitch pregnant. Now he tell the next bitch his name Tim Dog. Yo, this nigga out here just fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between men and women. Men can get away with that kind of shit. Women can't do that because you're gonna be left with the baby.
Y'all read what Tay Tay just said, man.
That's right, Tay Tay. Get your rose on.
You know what? I heard a lot of. I think I'm declaring war on that rose, man. War of the roses.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? That's crazy. War of the roses. More on that later. I see you, Tay. Okay. All right. It's like that. Okay. She get the rose. My God. Mad Dog, Tim Dog, Nate Dog, Snoop Dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she get her pussy licked by dogs. Oh, shots fired.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man. Come on. I caught on to that late. Oh, come on.
Where Shauna said, so can a chick, and they are doing it. Don't fool yourself. No, guess what, Shauna? Women are doing it. And here's the point that you seem to be missing. Look at our community. When y'all started doing what you think men could do, our community got fucked off. Because y'all think y'all can do everything that we do so much better. And y'all went out and did it. And the only people that y'all were trying to compete were who? The niggas that ain't shit. Y'all are competing with the 16% getting pregnant. I'm not saying you per se, Shauna, because I know you're childless. But the women are competing with these niggas, the niggas, the ain't shit niggas, and they're trying to keep up with the niggas that ain't shit, and they fuck themselves up. And then they want good, clean, and wholesome dudes to come along and try and clean up your mess. Do you see what's going on?
Drew, you remember the show I was on with you a couple months ago? We was talking about women don't want to compete for a good man, but yet here we are listening to you trying to compete to be just like a man.
Just like the bad man. Just like the bad man. See, now watch this. Now watch this. I was just going to ask Shauna this. I could say, if I'm a single dude, I could say, yo, look, I don't want a chick that got fucking 10 bodies and she's only 25. What the fuck? And Shauna could say, well, I don't want to deal with a dude that got 10 bodies and he's 25 years old. But what happens when a woman says, fuck it, if he got 25 bodies, he should be able to deal with me having 50 bodies. That means 50 possible STDs, 50 abortions, probably, 50 pregnancy scares. And you got all this, because believe it or not, when you running up, when you letting some niggas run up in you, you take a part of them with you. If you believe in that sort of thing, you dig what I'm saying? This is some real shit. This is some real shit. I'm about to send Ricky this link.
You gotta deal with 50 weird ass niggas when you see them out in the store. Let me tell you something. Women, for the most part, if you fucking with some grown women, all right, if you could be, I could be out at a restaurant and I see a girl that I done fucked back in the day. She see me on a date or with another girl, she ain't gonna say shit to me. She gonna look over, she see me, she gonna act like she don't even know me. But I'm gonna tell you what niggas do. Niggas can't do that. Niggas want you to know they fucked that bitch. Niggas gonna be looking. Niggas gonna be cracking inside jokes. Niggas gonna be scratching their head, keep walking past the bitch. Niggas want you to know, I know this bitch, dog. They want you to know.
Yep.
And then you gonna always be able to tell by the bitch's reaction, because she gonna start getting irritated. She gonna start like getting real jittery and shit. Like, damn, bitch, you know this nigga or something? The fuck you? What's up with you? Nothing. It's just some bullshit. Just motherfuckers be getting on my nerve. And who? Bitches is me and you sitting here. Who getting on your nerve? You talking about the nigga over there? You talking about the nigga over there? You know what I'm saying? That's what. But see, you can't have no type of body counts on you. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter to me now anyway. I don't give a fuck how many body counts a bitch got. I ain't trying. I mean, I got my wife. The rest of you bitches ain't shit to me.
All of a sudden, she ready to go and shit.
Right.
The night over now.
Right. Let's go. I don't like how that nigga looking at me.
So the sister Shauna says condoms are in safe play. When I meet a person, their past is the past. But you can't debate what I said, baby, because you got women saying anything he can do, I can do better, and they really went out and did it. But who are they competing with? They ain't competing with a dude that got a fucking doctorate and he's 42 and he's looking for a wife. When you sit across the dinner table from him and he says, okay, and he questions about your body count, are you gonna lie? You're gonna be honest and say, well, you know, I've been with 50 niggas. Oh, that's a bit much. You only like what, 30? 50 people. What the fuck was you doing? Finish your steak. I'll pay for this, but this is not what I'm looking for. Oh, but men can. I'm not talking about other dudes.
I hate
this
that.
is my decision. And that's a bit much.
Whole fact.
Oh, you must hate your mother. My mother didn't have 50 bodies. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You don't like women. Of course I like women. I'm going to pay for this meal. And I thought you was a woman, not a slore. The fuck are we talking about?
I hate the whole concept, because I knew a few women who do that. Like, well, men can do this. Why can't women? I'm like, why do you want to fuck a gang of niggas? If you want to fuck a gang of niggas, then do that. But be proud of what you're doing and own it. Don't act like you doing it to compete with niggas, like you really want to have a dick or some shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give your pussy up, you want to be sexually free and fuck all the niggas you want to fuck, then just own that and say that that's what you want to do. Say, look, I want to fuck all the dudes I can fuck. Say that. Don't try to flip it on men like, well, men get to do this, and why can't we do that? Why can't we do what men do? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so when me and you get into an argument, if you slap me, you know what I mean? I get to beat your ass. I just want to know. Well, no, that's because you bigger than me. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I mean, you got to make your mind up what you want to do here. You know what I'm saying? Are you a man? Are you not a man? Are you equal to a man? How should you be treated? Because the fact that men shame you and the world shames you for fucking a lot of people is because you're held to a higher standard as a woman. Because people respect you. You're seen as a flower, as a jewel, something to be respected, something to be protected and honored. That's why. If you don't want that, then there's something wrong with you. You don't think that you worth that. You know what I'm saying? That's what the real issue is.
The conversation that I've had it on more than one occasion was I didn't do the show yet, but the poly conversation. And women will look down on it and they'll say, yo, and salute to my brother Ricky Williams. They'll say, hey man, the poly, men be greedy. Y'all want, 2 women. And I'm like, well, hold on. Y'all thinking about the sex thing, but there's a lot of benefits to being poly. And I'm talking about business wise too. And the bitch will be like, oh well, what if a woman wants 2 men? Fine. First of all, if there's 2 niggas that agree to that, fine. But here's a question: can you handle 2 dudes? And then they stop and think. Yeah. Monday he comes home, he gonna want that ass. You can't tell him no, that's your husband. Tuesday he wants that ass. You can't tell him no, that's your husband. They both gotta eat. You gotta make some dinner. You gotta take care of your man. Because I'm assuming if you got 2 incomes outside, you're gonna be the housewife. Can you deal with 2 men, stupid? Can you deal with it? And then you should see their face. It's like, oh shit. I don't like fucking as it is. Okay, so you might want to stay out of this conversation, stupid.
Mouth and coochie not getting no breaks.
Thank you. 7 days a week, somebody gonna want something. You're gonna have that time of the month. Get over that shit fast. Get over it fast. And if your coochie ain't working, that mouth better get to work. Because these dudes will be out there breaking their back, making the world work for you. And 2 incomes, you're gonna have the bills are gonna be paid. You're gonna have to cook, you're gonna have to clean and take care of your men. So play that double-sided poly shit if you want to.
She better hope one of them dudes don't care about running red lights.
Let it be, man, please. They ain't ready. Ricky Williams, I can't wait to hear what this brother got to say.
What's good with y'all, man? Peace to God, man. How y'all
Let's
doing?
hit it, brother. Let's go.
What's happening?
What's up, Rick?
What's good, man? Like, shit, man. Like, what y'all expect, bro? That's the shit that killed me about you niggas. Right? That's the shit that, like, it's crazy. Now, like, I talked about this shit earlier, man. It's like, niggas complain about the justice system, right? What's the shit in these spaces, Drew, right? When you go to the Mansfield point, hey, the government, zaddy government, they always helping the black woman, right? They threw the black man out the home, blah, blah, blah. Then y'all expect when niggas get up in front of the judge gonna do them right.
Unfucking real, man. Unreal.
Kid up here complaining about the system. The system needs to change. How you gonna change it, nigga? How you gonna change it?
You ain't gonna not running around with that bitch,
right? You can't, so you change yourself, right? No matter what nobody say, bro. Like I said, he chose the head rat, bro. This is the woman that everybody say they come. Hey, Meg Thee Stallion, right? It was Cardi B, right? Then Nicki Minaj before her, right? Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, she's the new head rat. Right? They saying 70% of the chicks out in the street think like this, bro. But what y'all don't understand is y'all choose women. Women don't choose y'all. right? Y'all need to start choosing better women. Right? No matter what nobody say, right? They keep talking about, well, he shouldn't even been in that situation with that bitch. He wasn't even supposed to be in that situation. Talking about what it is and what it should be. No, nigga, it's what it is. 9 times out of 10, if you like, hey, Drew, listen.
Hear what I said.
Listen. Hey, they say he ain't had no guns, no gunshot residue on him, right?
Right.
He had black on him though, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You a nigga in court
in California.
Like, what is y'all thinking? Like, like I said, I wasn't surprised, right? I wasn't surprised. I was like, damn, they got Tory ass too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stop fucking with these bitches. Like I said, y'all complain. These niggas complain about the very hoes they love, bro. Stop fucking with hoes.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Y'all complain about them hoes because you love them. That's what you want. You want this. Hey, General, you know what it is. Fucking, I'm from Chicago. Meg the Stallions are a dime a dozen, bro.
You see her at Waffle House.
She everywhere.
IHOP. She the IHOP waitress.
She everywhere. Right?
I want y'all to look at her face. This shit don't look flawless. Look at this. Look. The bitch got the mumps.
She a regular bitch, bro.
She a regular bitch.
I'm just saying, she from H-Town, and I'm down here now. I'm just saying, I've seen better. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that fat naked bitch that walked into that fucking restaurant ass naked.
The turkey leg hood.
Oh yeah,
turkey leg bitch. She look better than her.
Right. That's what I'm telling you, man. Like, is it right? Again, is it right? Is it correct? What happened to Tory? No. Right. But what the fuck that got to do with anything? That nigga in jail. He in holding right now.
Yep.
You telling y'all it's niggas that wasn't at the crime scene that went to jail. It's niggas that wasn't there, bro. Had people come up and vouch for them and say, hey, he was with me at 10 p.m. I was sucking his dick. How can he be there? And them niggas went to jail.
Yeah.
That's true. Yo, did the bodyguard show up? Did they find him?
No, he didn't show up. Oh, girl, plead the fifth. The only reason you can plead the fifth is if that something criminal can be taken against you in that proceeding.
And she got immunity.
Right? So that's what they told him, but it does, this what y'all don't understand. You can be right as rain, it don't matter. A man controls the variables. Now, why I can't control everything, I'm not God, well, I'm a God, but I'm not God. You know what I'm saying? I have to minimize my risk. This shit was bound to blow up. So listen to the story. He at Kylie Jenner's house with 2 bitches he hitting. And in front of both these bitches, he trying to fuck Kylie Jenner. Now, instead of she forces them to leave. Instead of getting an Uber or getting your own vehicle or to get back home any other way, you get in the truck with these 2 bitches.
And snitch on yourself.
Not even that. Hey, hold on, Rod. To put a fucking cherry on top of the goddamn cheesecake. You just don't let the shit ride home and they arguing. You open your mouth and say, hey, Kelsey, you know I was hitting your girl? As a matter of fact, she done fucked all you niggas. I'm just the latest one in the line.
Bring her home.
And y'all mad because this nigga put himself in a situation. And no matter what y'all say, listen, and let me break it down for y'all slow niggas.
Did you hear what I said?
When the situation happened, he wasn't man enough to handle it. Hello? Hello? He wasn't even smart enough to let them two bitches fight and get his ass in the truck and leave. Cause I'd have left them bitches. It was his driver, his security, correct?
Yep.
His security is driving, correct?
Yep.
So as a man, he was wrong all the way across the board. Plain and simple, short and sweet. You chose the head rat. Let me give y'all an example. In my days when I wasn't shit, right? I never fucked with a bitch I couldn't control. Right? Because if she's hoe enough to fuck with you knowing you got a girl, you have to realize in your mind that she can go all which ways from fucking Thursday. She fucking with you knowing you got a girl. But y'all expect hoes to stay in line and shit. When the first thing the hoe do after you fuck is go tell somebody. It might not be you or somebody you know, but she telling somebody. Men move a certain way. Yes, people play their part, right? But you have to move a certain way as a man to avoid these issues, bro. I'm telling y'all, what he was trying to do, he ain't even have it in his blood to do.
There you go. There it is. There it is, right there.
And he paid for it. Is it a little extreme? Yes. Very. But it ain't about what the fuck you think it is. It's about what the fuck happened. Black men, y'all need to start picking better women. Y'all need to stop letting y'all dick control y'all environment. Stop complaining about these. Y'all complain about these. I don't complain about these bitches. I got a wife. My wife is good, man. We good, bro. 20 years in, whatever happened in this ain't fucking happened. Right? But y'all complain about these hoes because these are hoes y'all want. There's plenty of good girls that'll fall in line if you handling your business as a nigga. If you do what you're supposed to. But y'all don't like them bitches. Y'all don't like them. They too plain for y'all. Their ass ain't fat enough. They don't go out in the club. They don't have a bunch of girlfriends around them that you can hit and shit. Y'all need to realize females gonna do what they gonna do, bro. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. What you have to do is find a woman that's gonna do what you want her to do. That what she wants to do is what you want her to do.
Bro, the nigga was driving the car with no driver's license. The nigga was operating a crane and had 1 day of training. The nigga was flying a plane and never learned how to land that fucker. That's the problem. It was coming at him at all angles and he was feeling himself. And he got himself in trouble because by the way of the law, his peers, that's what happened. He was judged amongst his peers and they said he was wrong. Based off the evidence. But based off the evidence, we're looking at it like, yo, he didn't do that shit. But he was feeling himself. And those women, you know, Megan is probably talking to that bitch right now. They ain't talking over him. But I'm saying they united. They formed a united front. Because they said it's either us or him. And they chose self-preservation. That motherfucker's in jail right now. Right now. And right now he's thinking, man, all I had to do was take a motherfucking Uber. And I wouldn't been there for that shit. Where's my bodyguard? That motherfucker is in another country right now. He said, I ain't dealing with this shit for me to go to jail. And he didn't have to take the stand. There's no warrant for his arrest. He was just a witness. He wasn't ordered. Was he subpoenaed to be there? That's what I don't know. Don't matter because he was sentenced. And that's another thing. He might have took a check not to show up. Who knows?
I want to go to.
Dickhead.
I want to respond to what the brother Ricky said. Absolutely true about men. See, we just got done talking about women, right? And how women want the nigga that done fucked all the girls, and the women chase after the dude who is desirable to other women. But guess what? A lot of niggas do that shit too. A lot of niggas chase after the girl that's desirable to other men. So that's why you get caught up in the shit where you got Stacy from your job. She got a good credit. She might be 20 pounds overweight or something like that. No big deal. Shit you can work on. She a good woman. She know how to cook. She loyal on the motherfucker. But ain't nobody checking for Stacy. You know what I'm saying? Now, the little fast ass Keisha, you see every day in the lunchroom, walking around, all the niggas get together, huddle up. Man, Keisha, what she got on today? Keisha got a fat ass. Ooh. Niggas start competing on who gonna fuck Keisha. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody thinking about Stacy, bro. Niggas don't think about Stacy until you start talking to Stacy. As soon as you start talking to Stacy, here come every nigga at the job want to whisper to Stacy now. Like, nigga, get the fuck out the way. You weren't even thinking about this bitch. That's how niggas are, bro. Niggas will chase after whatever another nigga want, bro. It's a competition thing, and it's pathetic.
Niggas is fucking wild. I'll tell you, I swear to God, niggas ain't shit, man. I swear to God, niggas ain't shit. But this is this couldn't have happened at a better time. Because the title of the show was I stopped dealing with her when I found out. Tory Lanez should have stopped dealing with them bitches once he got an idea about how violent these bitches are. He shouldn't have been there. He was swimming in pussy, and he was about to push up on Jenna. And you know what? I think if this shit don't happen, he stuck around for a while. He might have got it.
If he wouldn't have brought them two bitches, he would have fucked Kylie.
Exactly.
He came there with two bitches. He bit off more than he can chew.
You bringing sand to the beach, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're dealing with. Kylie Jenner, she might be a hoe, but she ain't that type of hoe. So now, these two bitches you fucking with, you already fucking Meg and her friend behind each other back. All right? What make you think you can bring both of these bitches to a situation and then fuck Kylie Jenner? This is a boss bitch. She come from a family that got money and shit. She famous. You can't do that in front of them bitches. You know the black bitches gonna already be mad as fuck trying to fuck with the white bitch. Oh, what? You think she ain't got nobody like me? What the fuck? They gonna snap. You know that it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So he just a goofy, bro.
You think he was trying to get the foursome?
Nah. His nigga was greedy, man. Greedy, bro.
He thought he was doing something cute, man, and it backfired. That's all.
Right? He thought he was pimping, right? But again, like I said, man, like what was the point of him still? And he fucked both of them. 78, Drew. He fucked both of them already.
Yup.
Like, what's the point? He ain't marrying them. He ain't trying. Like, what? You hit both of them, bruh.
Went to the well too many times, man.
You hit. I only got to hit once. You feel me?
Yeah,
I only got to hit once.
He was winning.
Right. Like, goddamn, dog. Like, it was just stupid. No matter what nobody say, it was just stupid. He moves stupidly. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Again, I'm not taking away from the fact that she's a liar. Or ain't that how everyday life go?
Yeah.
How many times a woman you didn't know her brother, he ain't never laid a hand on her, she beat herself up and he go to jail? How many times you heard a woman talking about he ain't paying no child support when all the time he been giving her cash?
True story.
Like, y'all niggas, like, didn't y'all go to school? You know how at the beginning of the test they gave you an example and shit?
Yep.
Right, example 1. Y'all niggas don't pay no attention to examples. Y'all think y'all smarter than everybody. And then when y'all get burnt the fuck up for not reading the instructions or paying attention to the example, y'all want to cry about it. No, you wasn't crying when you was laughing at him in that pussy. It's an extreme, yes, but sometimes this is what happens with life. You get an extreme example. Your job as a man is to mitigate that shit. Did he mitigate this? Where can somebody tell me where in this situation where he tried to prevent this from happening?
No, none.
He didn't. But that goes back to the original point, to the sister who asked the question about men and women. That's the difference right there between men and women. See, we having a podcast right now, and we holding this man accountable for the decisions he made. You're not finna find no podcast nowhere where 5 women talking about the choices made, the stallion made. Not finna happen.
And they never will.
And they never will.
I think that's the problem with niggas. 78, my bad, dog. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's the difference right there between men and women. That's why we're not the same. Women are afforded the luxury in this society to mess up, fuck up, do all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And everybody gonna say, oh, you know, she's just a woman. Oh, that's you know, whatever. She shouldn't have done that, but you know, I feel bad for her. You know, but the man, we're gonna look at him and we're gonna chastise him because we hold him to a different standard of maturity. And women are almost in this country put on the level of a child.
They are. I say most women are children.
Yeah, they put on that level in this society of the mental capacity of children. Like they're not held responsible for nothing they do. For instance, any one of us brothers can go get drunk right now, go to the bar and be tipsy. You go home with a woman, she drunk too. Both of y'all tipsy. Y'all fucked up. She has the right to wake up the next day and say, I don't remember what happened. This nigga must have raped me. I don't remember consenting. But because you a man, somehow because you a man, the alcohol must hit you differently. You know what I'm saying? So you were still in your right mind, but she wasn't. You took advantage of her. You know what I mean? That's how the court system look at it. You know what I mean? And that's so when the sister talk about why women can't do this and men can do that, that's the situation we live in. Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand it. I grew up understanding that shit, and I move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I record every goddamn thing. I don't give a fuck what a funky bitch say. I got this shit on tape. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker come out their mouth. I got this shit on tape. You know what I mean? You ain't never gonna be able to go into a court of law with no fuck shit against me. We gonna sit right there in the jury box, and I'm gonna play that shit, gobbling and swallowing, bitch. You convinced the motherfucker somebody forced you to do something.
You know what I always say, man? Documentation beats conversation, man. Our brother Kofa says niggas sitting down 22 years behind bars, behind his ego, his dick, and girl code. This is fucking crazy.
I just say, man, like everybody expecting women to act like us, and they not. Stop. And this is why I be saying a lot of dudes is bitches, bro. Like, stop complaining about shit you can't control. Right? That's what women do.
Yep.
Right? I hear, like, you know, I be everywhere, Drew. You know, you my guy. Shout out to Drew Tight. I'll be on all this shit, bro. I'll be talking to people, right? Such and such, woody boo, whoop wop, right? Look, bro, I don't expect a woman to act any different than she would. If she ain't on point, I don't fuck with her. Right? The truth is, if we want to break it down to the molecules of the situation, right? The reason why y'all fuck with funky hoes is because y'all don't like y'allself. Right? I'm just being honest. Y'all fuck with funky bitches because that's all y'all feel y'all worth.
True.
Right? But to get even deeper, to even get behind that, right? Again, the reason why those funky bitches have access to you, because the shit that's wrong with you, you don't want to look within yourself and correct it and fix it. You don't want to boss up. You don't want to get your mentality right. You don't want to get your house together. You don't want to struggle. And like I said, the reason why these men move this way, and everybody hate me for saying it, but I'm about to hurt some feelings, right? The reason why men move this way is because your mothers raised you.
Uh-oh.
Right? Y'all your mother's son. And what y'all don't understand is that you cannot be the man your mother wants. You have to be the man you need to be.
Go!
Right? And I say this with 100% confidence with you, Drew, because that was me at the age of 28. I had to have a talk with my mom about I'm not your man. I'm your son. I have a wife that I need to be responsible to. You are not. I am not your man. What you think of me as a man is irrelevant. Your mama had her life. She made her mistakes, right? And she put those traumas onto you. And I say this because most of y'all, including myself, y'all didn't have no real man or your father around you when you was growing up. Y'all act like bitches because y'all mother's sons.
You know what?
Never make change. Listen to what I'm saying. You will never make 1 ounce of significant change until, as a man, you look at yourself and understand everything I go through is my fault. Everything I go through is what I play a part in. The reason why, this person stabbed me in the back. You let him around you. This person stole my money. You let him in. You told him what his stash was. You let him know you had the dough. If you gonna lead, nigga. I don't ask to lead my family. I do it. I move by example. And if you either gonna get on board or get the fuck out, it ain't no question. I love you. I do. I love you. But you ain't gonna give me no strike when me as a man doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. But like I said, y'all don't do what the fuck y'all supposed to do, so y'all want the grace that you extend.
Yo, that's real talk. And here's the thing, like, and I can co-sign a big part of that because, like, even though with me, you know, having 2 parents in the household, I remember, like, when I went to college and stuff, you know, between 18 and 22, 23 or whatever, I was just out here just doing a whole bunch of goof. Like, man, I was just moving really crazy, right? And here's the thing, I ain't even met my wife during that time period in college, but truth be told, she had enough sense not to really fool me at that time because she knew how I was moving. Even though we stayed cool and stuff like that, she knew not how to get too deep with me because of how I was moving. Biggest thing between me, like what Ricky was talking about in certain situations, like when I was like about 24 or so, like after school and stuff like that, I had like an aha moment, right? And I was thinking to myself, man, like, why am I attracting these different type of chicks that's moving a certain type of way that's not beneficial to me? I had to be honest with myself because I had to say, listen, dude, you moving with a sense of desperation. You open yourself up to anybody that show you some potential. I had to be real with myself in that aspect and take accountability and responsibility for that. I didn't blame the chicks. I had to look at me. I had to change how I was moving. Now, once I got some standards about myself, started changing how I was moving, a lot of them type of chicks didn't show up in my life no more. Now, the one thing that worked out in my favor that a lot of people don't have this story is that it just so happened me and my wife, at the time, we ended up finding our way back to each other to get to the point to where we could get, married and stuff like that. Right? So, and here's the thing. She already knew all my story, everything else. I didn't have to lie to her. She knew everything. That's another thing too. Niggas need to stop lying to these chicks. But anyway, back to what I'm saying though, it's like a lot of dudes have an aha moment too late, and then you be like, dude, you know what? That's the one that got away right there. Mm-hmm. I'm fortunate in that regard. I had my aha moment soon enough and took responsibility how I was moving soon enough. A part of that was, to Ricky's point, a part of that was the fact that, dude, I had a pop. I had examples in my life of how relationships supposed to work and stuff like that. My parents, they still together. They've been married for 48 years. I'm 41, so I've had them all the time. I can still lean on them if I need some games, if I don't understand something. Now, I try not to do that, but hey, whatever. I ain't gonna apologize for having both of them. They there.
That's right.
You see what I mean?
So
with that being said, I mean, Ricky absolutely right, because I went through the same thing. But one of my biggest differences, like I say, with I had my aha moment at an earlier age to where I can get myself right. And you can't. It's not beneficial for you to be 38 years old as a man and still moving crazy, having an aha moment.
Well, that's where I'm going with this. Because obviously, Tory Lanez did not have that aha moment where he needed to slow down and speed up because he didn't know how to get the fuck out of a situation. So what I want to do is I want to go around the panel right quick, and ask the question: in your life, I stopped dealing with her when I found out. And that's your aha moment where like either I gotta smash the gas and lock this woman down or say, yo, look, I'm done with this. This bitch right here is gonna get me in trouble. So I'm gonna start with JC. JC said he got a story. Let's get it, brother.
Hey man, don't judge me after this. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all? Yeah. So man,
I am not a role model.
No, I was young, man. So freshly divorced. I was playing arena football. You know what I'm saying? I had a little name in the city, you know, plastered on billboards and everything, my image and everything. You know, pretty good. You know, I was doing my thing. My roommate, which was from Charlotte, may rest in peace, he liked it. Big chick. Nothing against him, but that was his thing. So the girl that he was dealing with loved to cook. So she invited us over, we went over there, and she had a friend over there. This motherfucker, when I tell you gorgeous, bro, he was good. I mean, so gorgeous, bro. I was like nervous as fuck. And you know, like again, coming out of the divorce, young and stuff, and me and her just started just kicking it. Nigga like me, man, that was the prettiest chick I ever had up to that point in my life, bro. I was like, God damn. So we started getting intimate. And again, she turned me on to something, man, I'm just gonna say it. Man, that motherfucker, and I know in the 7-day world, we be fucking women, but man, that motherfucker fucked me. And she was fucking me, I'm talking about, with her hand around my throat, talking about, nigga, this is my dick, and when I catch you fucking another bitch, I'm a pig type shit, right? And I'm thinking it's all in the emotional moment and stuff. Well, jumping
shit,
out of,
wait, I know this story. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. Jumping out of a second story window, and halfway dragging her down the street on my truck later, I realized I had to stop dealing with this motherfucker when I found out she was crazy. So my roommate ended up getting cut from the team, so it was just me at my apartment and stuff at the time. So what happened? I found out that she had went to see our Devil A, and I got pissed off because at the time I had trust issues, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the wife, the ex-wife and stuff. So I had trust issues. So in a few arguments, I was like, man, we done. She wasn't trying to hear that shit, man. So you know what I'm saying? So again, with jumping out the window and dragging her down the street because she didn't want to let me go. We had a game somewhere, and I got hurt. And the motherfuckers, when the bus got back to town, the motherfucker made me drive myself home. So when I got home, I wasn't able to get up the hill to get in my apartment. So it's like 3, 4 in the morning, and I don't know who in the hell I can call. I didn't want to call G-Pop, because G-Pop was older, man, and I didn't want to get him out to help me out. And plus, with my size, he wouldn't have been able to help me anyway. So I knew there was one chick to call, bro. That motherfucker came, she was there like 30 minutes. Man, I don't even think motherfucker brushed the teeth, but that's another story. He got me in the apartment, and the motherfucker wouldn't leave. I'm hurt now. I'm walking in on 2 crutches. She was rambling around the apartment, and I'm sitting in the bed. I can't hardly fucking move. And so she saw two champagne glasses in the sink. One of them had lipstick on. She brought them in there and said, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm trying to explain to her, "Look, we just friends. Ain't you tired? Go home, get some rest. I appreciate you. Lock the door, stick the key in my little window." So motherfucker just kept coming back and forth, looking at me, going back and forth. And then she came in, turned around. She had some in her back pocket, bro. They were one of them goddamn rusty ass knives I had in my kitchen. So I'm like, oh shit. The motherfucker came back in there, started kissing on me, and I kept saying the friend shit. And the motherfucker took my shit out and started sucking it and talking about, do friends do this? Do friends do this? Man, I had to, and as bad as I didn't want to get my granddad over there, and I didn't call the police, no I didn't. My granddad finally came and she finally left. But bro, when I tell you that moment when she had that shit in her back pocket and I'm hurt and can't really move, you want to talk about a fucking scary situation, bro. Man, it was scary, man. And yeah, I never fought with her again, bro. She kept trying to come around and stuff, and I wouldn't let her. And then a couple of times I had flat tires. I couldn't prove that she done it, but I knew she did it. So yeah, that was just one of a couple of stories, man. So at that point in time, I knew I had to stop dealing with that motherfucking man because she was crazy.
I thought you were going to share that other story, and I remember you told it last week. This shit was worse. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't even fight her off if you wanted to.
Bro, if I would have fought up by me on one leg in pain and took the meds as soon as I got home, bro, I was just scared, you know what I'm saying, that I could have got, you know what I'm saying, because technically the crazy motherfucker had the upper hand. I mean, and I tell the story to people, and most people be like, you know, you wanted that. Ain't the fucking point, bro. I mean, just like when a woman say no, a man say no, it should mean the same shit, right? But yeah, she had that motherfucker in her back pocket, bro, and I just
what the fuck?
I just let her have it. Do friends do this? You go down, make the noise, come up, yeah, and I'm in that motherfucker like,
yo, you was sexually assaulted, man. What the fuck? Hold on, wait, that's not funny. That's not funny, man. She had a rusty fucking knife. You are helpless, drugged up partially, and she won't leave your apartment?
She wouldn't leave the apartment when she found the like I said, when she found the glasses in the sink. I think that set her off because I kept telling, yo, we cool, we friends and stuff, but she was wanting more. And I'm thinking, well, technically you the one fucking hell out of me, so why are you the one strung out? You feel me? But yeah, it got to that point, man. But I found out many years later she had been married, though. So
she what?
She had
somebody married her? Oh sheesh.
Yeah, the girl that my homeboy was hitting had told me years later she got married.
Oh, this is great. My gosh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, reverse the roles in what you got. You got a worldwide manhunt for that dude that did it to a woman, right? But it's funny when he's sharing the story, right? See what I'm saying? Ain't that some bullshit? Isn't that crazy? I was laughing for a second. Well, actually, I thought he was going to tell another story, but this is fucking ridiculous, man. That's crazy.
And they be like, and like a lot of women be like, well, you was enjoying it, or you know what I'm saying? But as a man, did I get a rock? Exactly. But I was scared because, man, look, she could have did anything with that blade. Cut me, and I'm you know, I'm stuck to the bed basically. I ended up having to have closed knee surgery on that knee after that too. So that's how
Damn.
bad it was. They had to clean it out. So I wasn't really able to move. And if I would have been able to fight her off, I could have easily got cut, because she had the blade. So yeah.
I'm sorry that shit happened. That's some scary shit. I mean, I'd have been so scared. I mean, I'd have been pushing rope, and she'd be like, "What? I don't do nothing for you no more? What's wrong with you?" Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Everybody like, why you ain't call the police? Man, I did. I was young.
Man, look.
I was scared. I did.
We asked women the same thing. Why you ain't call the police? I love the did him. Ridiculous, man. 78. Well, I can't. You see my light bugging? That's crazy. I already know off the top of my head. I stopped dealing with her when I found out. But pick a story, bro.
Well, I got a lot of them shits, but I'll just say that the one consensus I have with me is like respect. You know what I'm saying? If me and a woman have a relationship in any type of capacity, I don't believe in lying to bitches. So, you know what I mean? Because I don't want no bitch to think she better than my wife or above her or none of that. So I tell them what it is and what my program is about. Either they with it or they ain't with it. If they ain't with it, cool. If they with it, then this is my program. Now, my thing is, a lot of women, they start off, they're curious, they want to fuck with me, right? You know what I'm saying? They want to fuck with me, so they play this role. They act like they really with the shits, but they bitches really ain't with the shits. So they act like they with the shits. And then, when the shit get real, they start catching feelings and all this other shit. Next thing you know, now they want to know where I'm going. Where was you at last night? Blah, blah, blah. And then next thing you know, I'm some type of hoe ass nigga. Okay, I'm not fucking with you no more. You only got one time to call me out my name. Like, I'm not finna do that. I don't do the whole makeup sex thing with bitches I don't care about. Makeup sex is reserved for motherfuckers you fuck with. You care about your wife, you know what I'm saying? Your girl. Mm-hmm. So I'm not doing that with some goofy bitch. So once you call me out my name, you disrespect me, anything like that, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm cutting you off. And then it's always the same script with all the chicks, right? They disrespect you. They want to see what kind of nigga you is. They want to see if you're going to tolerate that first, right? If you're going to come over there and put hands on them, or they try to get your attention with disrespecting you. So then the bitch see you serious, you really ain't fucking with her no more. Mm-hmm. What they all do is this. They text me. I give it 24 hours to 48 hours, they text me. Hey, I just want to apologize. Hopefully you haven't blocked me. I got a little emotional. This happened, that happened. Woo, woo. Hey, it's all good. Go in peace. I wish you nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Oh, so you saying you're not fucking with me no more just because I lost my temper one time? Yeah. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Once you show me who you are, I'm going to believe you, and it's my job to move on. Oh, fuck you, hoe ass nigga. That's right, bitch. That's who you really are. That's who you are right there. That's who you are. I saw it. I believed it, and you can't deal with it. Move on, bitch. You know what I mean?
When people show you who they are, believe them.
Absolutely.
Believe them. No backseats. Remember when you was little? No backseats? Yeah, no backseats. Rod, I know you got some.
Yeah, I mean, they real simple. I got two real quick ones. They really simple. The first one I talk about the one when I was 19. And I was dealing with this chick. I ain't gonna lie. At this particular time, I was getting some of the best head I was ever receiving. And the situation where, I was 19, she was 21. She already had a kid, and I fell for the okie doke. My baby daddy ain't shit. He ain't this. He ain't that. You know what I'm saying? The classic lines and shit. Mm-hmm. And long story short, you know what I'm saying, she ended up getting pregnant by that nigga again.
Oh, wow.
And so now my feelings was hurt, and I had to let that stuff go. But even then, I had enough sense to be like, I can't trust you no more. I can't deal with you no more. You see what I mean? Now, a lot of dudes, you know, really be tender dick about the situation. They'll keep on fooling with it. I just couldn't do it. Now that's the first one. That's the, you know, that applies. You know, a lot of people may not have serious ones, and that applies across the board. You know, when they show you who they are, you gotta believe them. You ain't gotta wait around and let them jokers burn you 500 times. Now the other one is much more serious because I was probably about 23. I was messing with this chick I had met in the club. We had started kicking in and stuff. I even had been to her house her apartment a couple times. Now, one time after a club, we went to IHOP. IHOP was open 24/7. And this dude pull up. He come walking up in there. He pull up, talking about, man, what you doing messing with my girl? It was cold that night, so he started reaching in his jacket, acting like he was finna pull the heat out. Now, you know, it was a little security guard dude up in there, so he didn't really move nothing, but I didn't really know what he was gonna do. I don't really know if he was faking like he had somewhere he really did. But I'm thinking to myself, you know, once the situation kind of went past and blew over, right? I'm thinking to myself, what if dude had a pulled up and I was at the girl crib?
Mm-hmm.
Let this be a lesson to you fellas. Don't go to a girl crib.
Oh man.
Because you never know. You know, security guard there, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? I may not be talking to you guys right now. We never know what happened. Either it's gonna be him or me. You see what I'm saying? So when you realize when situations like that happen, you like, all right, well, I don't care what type of time he on. This ain't the 5 heartbeats. I ain't finna come out here and every night I gotta fight for your love. I'm straight. Mm-hmm. I know how to move around. I ain't got to deal with you. You can call me a sucker. You can call me a punk all you want to, but I'm gonna be alive though. And so those two real quick ones, quick lessons for everybody. That's it. That's all.
You gotta remain on point, man. It can mean your life, for real. Ricky, let's get it. I stopped dealing with her when I found out.
Shit, when she damn near killed me. I'm serious as fuck.
What happened?
Back when I was a young bull in the army, right? I was probably 20, 21. I just divorced my wife, my ex-wife. I met this little shorty, man, bad little thing, man. Back then, I liked a certain type of chick, right? 5 foot, fat ass, right? Nice lips, pretty eyes. That was my thing. Dark skin or brown skin. I really don't mess with yellow chicks. Right? Met shorty, was a total vibe, right? Total vibe. Got along good, man. But I seen the flags and shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting loud for no reason, going off the handle for stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Spazzing out in the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Because wasn't enough ice in her drink, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Still fucked with her. Sex was amazing. Sex was amazing. I'm talking about like, hey, yeah, if you've been there, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. All right. Come to figure out and shit. And I'm not the arguing type with my female, bro. I don't do that shit. I say what I gotta say and I leave it alone. Right? She would like to argue and fight and fuss, right? Right? See, but I should have knew this because like I said, at the restaurants and shit, when we went out to kick it, she'll blow up over little stupid shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right? So come to find out, we move in together, get a place and shit. She liked to fight, like to argue, right? Never really went to nothing because me being who I am, you know what I'm saying? Hey, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? We'll chop it out. But no matter what, when we got into some shit, she wanted to try to escalate it to a fight, right? So the last time when it was on and it happened, you know, I talked to my boys or whatever, and my boy, you said, hey man, she crazy, get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the barracks, man. Don't be dealing with that shit, man. It's too many. Again, a lot of y'all don't have people pulling y'all coat or friends that's honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? My boy T.A. like, man, Like, 2A, man, that bitch crazy, man. She fighting for you with no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you dealing with that for, bro? You just got out of a marriage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Right? So that was like a Wednesday, right? We got into it Saturday morning. Now, like I said, my mind was already made up. She just helped it that day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? So she started fighting, arguing with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, I ain't got no time for this. I'm out. I'm going back to the barracks. Me and my boy will be back to get my shit. Rah, 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 right? I go to the door and open the door. She grabbed me by my shoulder. Now, what's your natural inclination when somebody grab you by your shoulders to turn around?
Yeah.
I was like, what you want? I'm leaving. She stuck me right up in my shit.
Oh, come on.
Serious as fuck.
With what?
With a knife, nigga.
Oh. What the
With
fuck?
a knife. Yes, sir. I bled out in the hallway. Before I went unconscious, I remember seeing her pour bleach on me. The only reason I got to the hospital is because I was cool with the neighbor, right? And he heard us fighting. I woke up 3 days later. 3 days later at the hospital. I had a respirator in my, you know how they shove the tube down your throat, right? Had a respirator, right? They came, they saw us awoke. They wanted to make sure I peed first. You know, they always make sure you go to the bathroom first, right? Once I peed and shit, right? They pulled the tube out. The nurse come in, right? Tell me what happened, how I got there, such woo-woo. She said, you lucky your CO, because I was in the Army. I was in the military, right? She was like, you lucky your CO wasn't there. My CO had went on vacation. Because I was dead, because I was unconscious, basically, I was clinically dead for more than 48 hours. They was gonna pull a plug, but they needed my CO's approval because I'm the property of the United States government.
What the fuck?
I didn't have to C99. The government handled that shit.
What the fuck happened to her?
She went up.
For how long?
I think it was 8 years. They played it as a crime of passion.
Unbelievable.
Crime of passion.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave her what, minimum security and a whole lot of therapy?
She went to regular state prison. It was 8 years. I think she did like six and a quarter, some shit like that.
Well, a lot of niggas need to know where she's at so they can fucking avoid her.
Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, look at JC. Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all the truth about the situation, right? She played her part, but I blame myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. She did what she did, facts, and I don't take that away. I don't take that away from her. I do not take blame. Believe me, y'all, she got handled accordingly. Right? But I seen the shit, and I was too stupid to walk the fuck away when I had the chance.
Yeah.
There was plenty of times I could have left her the fuck alone. No, she wasn't in the Army Queen 71. She was a civvy. Right?
Oh,
plenty of times I could have left her the fuck alone. Knew it. My boys, hey man, leave her the fuck alone, bro. Such woo-woo. Y'all know how this shit go, but you don't want to listen because you think you smarter than everybody and you be in that pussy.
Right. You think you gonna do some shit that ain't nobody else done.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, in that pussy, right? Like I said, me as a young man, I didn't know how to, and this is what I'm talking about, right? Sex do not affect us the same. It don't, right? With a woman, you leaving shit in her, right? But it's still something emotional and mental. You have to be able to cope with that shit. You got to understand what's going on with your mind and your body. You got to have somebody to teach you about that shit. And like I said, a lot of times, y'all don't have men around y'all to teach y'all no game. But better yet, 78, when they do, what they do, they laugh at you. OG, you just talking shit.
Nope.
Right.
My dick game strong. My dick game can corral any bitch.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something, homie. I told this story before a long time ago on my Patreon. I don't know if I ever told on YouTube, but years ago, when I was in my 20s, early 20s, this bitch set me up, tried to get me murked, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Like, and I had my own rules. Like, I had rules like I don't go by chick house. You know what I'm saying? Had them rules, but it's always that one bitch who you want to fuck bad enough to make you break your own goddamn rules. So, you know, me and her flirting around and shit, and she basically, you know, baiting my ass to come by the crib, and I get over there, and you know, I'm strapped. It's back when niggas had the Pelly Pel jackets and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had the leather Pelly with the 9mm in the jacket pocket and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm thinking, you know, and I was selling weed at the time, but I was selling like chump change weed. I was moving like a couple ounces, right? No big deal. So that's how she know me. She used to buy weed from me. So she setting me up to get robbed. I don't know this. So I go to the house, you know, we doing our thing, we smoke, go in the room, knock it down. I'm ass naked, right? Now I remember my jacket, my leather jacket was on her chair in her room. And I knew I got my pistol in that jacket, right? So when we get done fucking, she go in the bathroom, get a towel. I get up, I see my jacket gone. So I'm like, well, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck my jacket at. This bitch hung my jacket up. So I start putting on my pants. I hear boom, 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 boom. All this noise and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Luckily, I had my pants and shit on by this time. Niggas coming there with pistols and shit, slap me up with the pistols, all kind of crazy, wild shit, right? And so I'm like, man, what the fuck? So, you know, luckily for me, there was some young, inexperienced ass niggas. They weren't really no killers. They just, you know, so I was able to finesse my way out of that situation. But the niggas kidnapped me, right? So they was gonna kill me because they was mad they only had like $100, right? It's like, no, what the stash shit? Where your money? We know you got some money, blah, blah. So I'm like, damn, these niggas want some money. I gotta come up with something quick. So I said, man, I can take you to the stash, right? Now, all I'm really doing is buying time. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm just like, I gotta buy some time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head, okay, I know this one spot behind this gas station in the woods that I used to stash my throwaway pistols. I used to throw away pistols down there. So I'm like, I'm gonna take them niggas down there. Because if one of them pistols still down there, nigga, yeah, somebody going with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, I'm in the car with these niggas in the back seat. Some little young nigga, he a teenager. I can tell by his voice. He got the gun on me, right? I gotta tell these niggas where to take me. I'm just walking in a certain death, right? The bitch still at her crib. She straight set me up. So anyway, niggas walk me down there to the tunnel and shit. I'm feeling around. Ain't no motherfucking pistol still down there no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sewage thing going out into the stream. So ain't no pistol down there, right? So they're like, this nigga lying. You know what I'm saying? This nigga lying. Nigga ain't had no money out here. Woo woo. So they tell the little nigga to shoot me, right? And them niggas too pussy to shoot me, right? So they walk off, tell the little nigga to shoot me. So I tell the little dude, I said, look, homie, I ain't got no money, bro. I said, bro, I sell weed, a couple ounces. So that bitch done set me up. I don't know what she told y'all, who I'm supposed to be, whatever. I ain't got no money. Now you gonna kill me over because of this bitch? You know what I'm saying? You know the bitch gonna tell on you. I said, bro, everybody know I was with the bitch. You kill me, she gonna tell on you niggas, right? So then like, me, shut up, nigga. He like, shut up, nigga. Nigga, you trying to save your life. Shut up, nigga. Woo, woo. Like, you goddamn right, nigga. I'm trying to save my motherfucking life. So anyway, little dude didn't want to kill me though, luckily for me. So he shot, right? And then we in this metal ass tunnel. So the echo is loud as fuck. Boom, right? He shoot, all his homeboys run. I don't know if I'm hit or not, but I just fall down, play dead, right? I fall down. I laid down there, which seemed like an hour, but it was probably like 10 minutes. I just laid there. I realized I wasn't hit. And I realized that he really didn't shoot at me. He was just trying to make them niggas think he did. You know what I'm saying? His homies. So I got up out of there, went to the gas station, all fucked up. Told dude from the gas station, let me use the phone. Call my people. They come get me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the rest is history. I'm like, bro, fuck these bitches. I ain't gonna buy no bitch house ever again. Fuck all that.
Shit. I'm not even gonna ask what happened to the bitch.
She up there with Clyde now.
All right. Fair enough.
Damn.
Fucking crazy. Well, my shit ain't as tragic as 78 and JC, and mine's a little more on light side. And Ricky, that was fucking incredible. That's crazy, man.
I keep trying to tell y'all, Drew, I don't talk about shit I don't know, bro. If I don't know, I tell y'all, don't I ride? I be like, I don't know that shit. Like, I don't know.
It's real talk, man.
No YouTube talking points is straight real life. That's how I kick it too. So that's the reason why when dudes be jumping out here saying goofy shit, I be like, man, you ain't really had no woman and you ain't used to nothing, man.
Yeah, you can
tell. Just
saying
shit.
You can tell.
Tell y'all about shit I don't know, man. Like, goddamn. It's like, that's why I keep telling people, you can tell dudes by you let a person talk long enough, they'll tell you everything you need to know. It's just people don't listen. People talk. You need to be listening twice as much as they talk. I listen to people, bro, because again, it's like,
that's what I always say. You just let them talk. My shit is I let a chick talk, and that's exactly what happened a few times. But one time sticks out in particular. This was like in the 90s, late 90s. I met a shorty through another shorty. You know, she was a Jehovah's Witness or whatever.
She was a freak, huh?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Because I'm like, yo, what? And it's this easy? 2 seconds in the door, I'm grabbing stuff. So I'm like, all right. And she gives me her phone number, tells me, you know, one of those things, only call me at a certain hour because, you know, both parents in the house, whatever. And everything was cool. She used to come up around my way because she lived on the other side of the Bronx. She used to come up around my way and say she's seeing her girlfriend, but then her girlfriend lived in my building, and she would come upstairs to me, to my crib when I lived with my mother, right? So, freak off, whatever. So one day my motherfucking phone rings. And I look down, and I see her number, but she's calling me at a strange hour. And I'm like, the fuck? My parents not home? I answer the goddamn phone. It's a grown-ass man. I'm like, how are you? Yeah, you got this phone number from my daughter. I'm like, yeah? She says, yeah, well, she tells me that you're a brother. And I said, I am black. She says, no. He says, no, like, you're a Jehovah's Witness. And I said on the phone, and I ain't mean to say it. It just came to me, and it just came out. I said, hell no, straight to a Jehovah's Witness. I said, hell no. I said, hell no. I said, no. I said, sir, let me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I said, let me explain. I met your daughter through a friend, and I said the friend's name. She used to live downstairs from me. Met her through her. We was all downstairs, and I did lie and say we was downstairs eating pizza and playing spades. We exchanged numbers, and that's it. Lie. Because if I told her what his daughter was really doing, he probably would have kicked her out the window. You know what I'm saying? I said, look, and I don't know nothing about religion or nothing like that. Now, this was after she done freaked off. I still got the pictures I took of her. You remember the disposable cameras you used to get from Dwayne Reed and shit? Oh, hey, yeah.
Drew, you was in there like this, huh?
Let's act like we used to have church.
Man, bro. And she was upstairs doing cartwheels. I had pictures after pictures. I emptied like those disposable cameras, like 20 shots. I emptied like 60 joints on her. You know, skeeted on her and everything. Picture. I still got the motherfucking pictures, dude. I still got them. And I ain't tell them all that. But I said, look, you know, I ain't got no harm, no foul, sir. So he's like, okay, well, I said, look, I'll never call your house again. I had no idea. I ain't getting in the middle of that. Man of the house, whatever. So I thought it was over. The next day, she's at my door, unannounced. Right? And I'm like, oh my God, what is she doing here? She rang the bell. Now here's the funny shit. My mother answered the door. She says, yeah, some short girl out there for you. I'm like,
What the fuck?
I'm like, all right. Send her back here. She came in. I beat the buns, right? And I drove her home to her block. I said, yo, just get out here and walk, whatever. I ain't got nothing to do with it, right? I said, look, you can't call. Now, what's fucked up is I'm driving on across Bronx and she's topping me. And I'm like, yo, you can't call my house from your phone anymore. You can't call, whatever. So I dropped her off, right? And a homegirl downstairs calls me and was like, yo, her hating ass friend saw her getting out your car and told her father. Now, he didn't see me, but he's taking her friend's word from her. So her friend snitched on her. And when they were in their church or whatever, he spazzed on her in church in front of everybody. That's what the girl's telling me, right? So I said, oh, no, for real talk. She can't call me anymore. So I went out one night, came back. My brother was there. He was like, yo, shorty called you like 40 times. Look at your caller ID, the old shit, the white box shit you used to plug into your phone. He said, check how time. I said, yo, you sure that was her? No, was there a dude? He said, no, it was her. Yo, check this shit out. Turns out, dude put her, homie put her out, right? Because whole time, she was also dealing with some Puerto Rican dude that lived like up the block from her. And he ain't strap up and he knocked her up. So the whole time she was calling me was to throw the scent off of the other dude. Because when he kicked her out, she moved in with the dude. Didn't have not one baby, but 2 babies. But rewind. I'm not stupid. That day I dropped her off, I saw her girlfriend coming out the bodega, and I said, she gonna tell on her. So I stopped dealing with her at that point. I stopped dealing with her. I said, there's something funky going on over here. And she's dealing with me out of convenience. She's dealing with me out of convenience. The real nigga she was fucking with, he let her skeet up in it. You know what I'm saying? So I was cool with it. But she was using me to throw the scent off. And she kept the babies too. I ran into her years later walking with 2 mixed kids. I said, yep, look at that. Not mine. Bitches ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bitches ain't shit.
Right.
Yo, send me there. I'm gonna show you those pictures. I'm gonna send them to you. I still got them.
Man, you chicks ain't shit.
You're right.
Trifling, bro.
Hey, Drew.
Yo.
I think I was 15 or 16, and I met this girl. She may have been 13. She looked older. And she told me one age, and I'm thinking another. So I don't kick it with this girl. We ain't no sex or anything, but I don't kick it with this girl like 2 or 3 days. And I didn't pay attention, but I should. And I knew something was wrong when I just kept seeing her wear the same clothes. Come to find out, this motherfucker had ran away from home, bro.
Oh, man.
And me and her mom scrapped in the middle of the street. She thought I kidnapped her daughter. You know, and
Oh
fact,
no.
The girl ran away from home.
See that shit? That's fucked up. So Queen wants to know, why do I still have those pictures? I got a lot of shit.
Men hoard shit like that. Let me tell you something. My wife made me get rid of so much shit, but it's a good thing though, because I wasn't thinking correctly. But in my early 20s, because I always was into like porno shit. I tell you, I do a porno with a bitch like it ain't shit. So I was doing that shit as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures of bitches, all that shit. And I had a big ass fucking box full of that kind of shit. Fucking VHS tapes, fucking pictures, Polaroids. Remember Polaroids?
Oh yeah.
I had all that shit.
I got those.
Shake them shits. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You shake
Right. I had
Oh,
all that shit. And when me and my wife finally we moved in together, I think we was like, when we officially moved in together, I think we was like 20. I think I was 20 when we moved in. My wife older than me and shit. So we moved in together, and I got this box taped up. She unboxing shit, whatever. And I'm like, no, you can leave that box alone and shit. Right? She like, what's up in here? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this some bullshit from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So she looking through this shit, and she like, why you got this shit? And I'm not even thinking, but it makes sense. She said, you grown now. You know what this is now? Like, this was 3 years ago. Technically, nigga, you can't have this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, you right. Get rid of that shit. Adios.
Queen says, get rid of the shit, Drew. She asked why if I have it. Let me tell you why. A lot of shit I burned. Some of these bitches I kept because I always anticipate certain people being a problem down the road. This bitch that I'm talking about, I anticipate her somewhere. And now this is over 2.5 decades ago. I still don't trust that shit. If she ever say, oh, I was drunk and doing this and that, I'm like, no, you don't look drunk here. 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 So what I'm saying is videos and shit I got rid of. I had a whole bunch of shit, but there's certain women I'm like, you know what? I anticipate this bitch lying.
Yeah. I got
Fuck
shit
that.
stashed in my mama's house, bro. I got hella shit stashed in my mama's house. My mama always got my back. She don't give a fuck. Like, I keep all, bro, I got shit, nigga. I got shit just in case me and my wife ever break up, get divorced. Nigga, I got fucking property deeds and everything by my mama's house stashed and shit. Fuck that.
Nah, I got evidence. I don't be going in and looking at them shits because, you know, my preference have changed over the years. And today, if I was single, she would not be the woman that I would pick out of a crowd. And not for nothing, I never pressed her; she pressed me. You know, short little brown skin, slim joint. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, all right, it's here. You know, why not? But I got it all. And I'm like, and the reason why I kept it back then, because I said, you know what? What if her fucking father talk about, oh, well, he corrupted my daughter? Nigga, no. And that's another thing. She gave me a shitload of pictures. She used to sit, she was so sheltered. She would sit in her room and take pictures of herself and show me, I got those. I didn't take those. I got pictures of her. She took of herself. And I said, you know what? I'll be like, now, sir, and I anticipated. I said, he ever come to me with some bullshit like, sir, I was never been in your house. How the fuck do I have these? I didn't take these pictures. Don't play with me. Man, fuck that, man. And it's called receipts. She could never say anything, man. Thunder smut. Well, anyway, I'm gonna close this. Go to work in the morning, man. Man, this shit was dope. And salute to Tory Lanez, man. Hard lesson learned. And I hope you find a way to get out of this shit. But if he gets out of this shit, he need to preach to the young cats and say, don't be me. Because I shouldn't have been fucking with her like this.
He gonna have to do that shit in French because his ass gonna be in Canada. They gonna deport him the fuck up out of here.
Yep. They damn sure are, aren't they? Yep. He gonna be up there with fucking Oddfellow.
He's been convicted. It doesn't matter if he appeal it. It's a convict. It's on his record. It's on his points. So that means he gets deported.
Unbelievable. He's finished. Yo, man, Ricky, let everyone know how they can find you, brother.
Man, shout out to my boy Drew, man. Shout out to JC, the three-headed monster. That Hydra, you cut one head off, the others grow back. You know what I'm saying? 78 Sports, the General, my boy Rod Neal, man. Y'all can find me here on YouTube under Ricky Williams, #TWT. Y'all can also catch me on Tuesday nights on P.E.P with King Talk. Y'all can catch me on Wednesday nights on Crew Season. And y'all can catch me on Friday nights on the P.E.P Network with my show, Did You Hear What I Said, man? Yeah, check me out. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. We growing. We going to keep growing. We're going to get there when we get there. And thanks for your time, Drew. I always appreciate you, bro. Peace.
Hell yeah, much love. JC, let him know, bro. You're on mute. You're on mute.
My bad. Y'all can reach me on my website, jcstoryteller.com. That'll send you to all my social media links. My Facebook and my IG is brand new because Meta decided they was going to cancel out both my IG and my Facebook for shit that I did 7-8 years ago. But at any rate, yeah, and you can catch me on Wednesdays on here, JC Storyteller. If you push that in, that's my channel. And come on every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. We have fun. Appreciate you, Drew. Riggin finally got a chance to go on the panel with you, bro. 7-8 and Rod, man. Appreciate y'all.
No doubt. Chat. No doubt. Rod, I know you don't do content like that, man, but you can plug yourself. It's all good.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, fam. Listen, right. I don't do content, but y'all can always holler at your boy on Instagram, Rod Neal 81. Listen, I post stuff, quite a bit, but man, listen, I'm just a dude that just enjoy the seasons in life, man. I want to find a joy in anything. It's just like, dude, I don't have no reason to be out here acting a fool, being upset about anything that's just going on. You know what I'm saying? I love my people. I want to see us win out here. So when I get a chance to talk about relationships and experiences and stuff like that, listen, it's just like I said earlier, I'm always going to talk about real life situations. I don't really do a whole lot of talking points and moving the goalposts and stuff like that because a lot of times dudes just be doing that and chicks just be doing it just so they can win an argument. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? And so, just again, holler at your boy on Instagram. Gonna get a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. That's just what I like to do as well. I like to promote. So appreciate you guys, Drew, JC, 7-8, Ricky in the chat. Shout out to the mighty LDBC.
No doubt. And last but not least, the man who started it all, man, the LDBC General. Let them know, bro, if they don't know.
Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, Drew, for having me on. Find me at 78 Sports TV right here on YouTube. You can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/78 Sports TV. OnlyFans.com/Money and Magic. All that good stuff. On Instagram, 78 Sports TV. You dig?
I'm digging it out. Yo, Growth, I got to get you on the panel again, bro. And I saw you, Detroit, BC. We were just closing up, though. But you're welcome next time, man. I saw you, brother. It's just that we closing up now, but I got you next time, man. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is the Painful Excellence Podcast. Adult conversations, real life situations discussed with class. Or at least we try to keep it classy.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Niggas be accountable. We'll catch you on the rebound. Peace.